The day is finally here. Witnesses interviewed and hundreds of votes possibly tampered with. The State Board of Elections begins a hearing of evidence in the uncertified congressional race for District 9. Andrew James joins us now to break down what we learned today.
Yeah, Amanda, well, we know the goal of all of this stuff is for the Elections Board to decide whether the election should be certified, should work, or it should not. And today, through all of the evidence and testimony, it may have been actually the silence of one person that leaves the decision even more difficult to make.
Mr. Dowless, do you have anything to say?
Day one with the man at the center of it all and the irregularities in the 9th Congressional District race.
I'm not advising him to take the stand.
And ended with mccrae-dowless not saying a word. A day long of testimony and evidence shared with the State Board of Elections. A majority of the statements made claiming Dowless outright broke state elections laws.
We believe the evidence that we will provide today will show that a coordinated, unlawful, and substantially resourced absentee ballot scheme.
A scheme that the Elections Board staff say resulted in hundreds of absentee ballots in Robeson and Bladen counties being improperly handled. They say Dowless was paid thousands of dollars for his efforts, money he would then turn around and fund hyperlocal efforts with relatives and neighbors, Lisa Britt being one of them.
If some of the things hadn't been filled in, we would fill in the ones who had not been filled in.
Britt shared the longest testimony before the board. She talked about how Dowless paid her based on how many mail-in ballots she collected. She testified saying she believed the group funding Dowless, Red Dome, who received funding from Republican Mark Harris's campaign, knew what Dowless was doing. Dowless's lawyer standing by her client.
Do I think he's guilty of any of that? No.
Britt, in the end, sharing how she felt candidate Mark Harris was unaware of what Dowless was in fact doing. Now, there are more folks that talked at this hearing today, Amanda. We had a total of about 3 or 4 people speak. Dowless's former wife, Sandra, actually spoke. She was living with him all of last year during most of the stuff. She even said that at one point in time, Dowless had reached out to Harris's campaign, telling them that they were winning there in Bladen County, and he said he got that information based on what the County Board of Elections was telling him.
This is something that's made national news and is continuing to be, I think, on the forefront of a lot of people's mind, especially in our voting area in Bladen County.
Yeah, and it's not done yet. A couple more days to go.
Dozens of witnesses are going to be called, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you, Andrew, for that report.